How to write and deliver a speech or a presentation for beginners. You can buy and download my ebook on public speaking from my website, publicspeakingebook.com. Step 1. Analyze the setting for the speech or the presentation. Think about the speech situation and ask yourself some basic questions. What is expected from you? What do the audience want to hear? And should you only inform them, or should you also need to persuade them? How formal is the setting? Is it a friendly, neutral, or hostile audience? Hopefully not the latter. Do you want to read word for word from a manuscript, or do you want to speak from memory? I often use notes, and that's what I recommend to all. Step 2. Think about what you want to achieve and start brainstorming. In terms of the end results, what you want the audience to know and feel afterward. What are you going to inform the audience about? Or what are you trying to persuade the audience to think or to do? Then start brainstorming and capture your best ideas. Be creative and don't self-censor yourself. Build on your experience, your interests and skills, and the things that motivate you, and what makes you angry or happy. Is there perhaps a problem somewhere, and what do you propose that we do about it? How can we solve it? Write down some words and phrases. Spelling errors and grammatical mistakes are all right, because it's only for your own eyes. Step 3. Start drafting your main idea. Write a sentence about what you want to achieve. For example, I will inform the audience about the new laws that governs their business. Or I will inform my audience about being a safe driver. Or I will convince my audience that it's a good thing to invest in bitcoins. Or I will convince my audience that anyone can become a better public speaker. Just put down a line for yourself to capture and articulate the big picture. You're not yet writing your actual speech. Step 3 is all about brainstorming and being creative. Step 4. Start writing and structuring your actual speech. Write a sentence with your topic and your vital points in the third-person perspective. For example, to be a safe driver, you pay attention to the vehicle, other cars, and plan your next moves, if it's an informative speech. For a persuasive speech, it can be, for example, you can become a better public speaker if you plan, practice, and use handouts. This sentence is the basis for your continued writing process, but don't write it too detailed. Just aim at making it as clear and structured as possible. Your introduction should be short, grab the audience's attention, and tell them about your main idea. The middle part of your speech expands your main idea and the vital points. When writing your speech, you might have to do some research, i.e. read articles and books and collect some additional data. The ending should also be short, just like the introduction, and you can use the standard phrases like in conclusion or in summary, and briefly restate your main message. Always try to anticipate the questions that you will get from your audience and address the most relevant ones in your speech text, and be ready for the other ones during or after your speech. During this writing process, your speech or presentation doesn't have to be perfect yet, because it's still work in progress. When you have a pretty detailed outline, you can start practicing your speech. Deliver the speech at least a couple of times, with or without some friends or colleagues as a test audience, and rewrite the parts that are too complex, long, or unclear. Always strive for simplicity. Clarity is king. Step 5. Write out your manuscript, create your note cards, and/or create your PowerPoint slides. If you want to use slides, create a logical flow between the slides and don't put too much information on each slide. Further, if you want to, you can also create a paper handout that you distribute to your audience on the day of the speech. It can be a copy of your slides or a one-page summary. Step 6. How to deliver your speech or your presentation. On the day of the delivery, get there at least 1 hour before to load your presentation, test the technology and fix any technical issues. During the presentation, talk to the audience with a relaxed voice. Make eye contact and stand up straight. Do not speed up and avoid turning your back on the audience when looking at your slides. As I said before, I don't read from a manuscript unless I really want to get everything exactly right. Instead, I use an outline with keywords and I make my speech, well, at least I try to make my speech sound as natural as I can. Don't tense up your shoulders and don't forget to take some deep breaths every now and then without your audience noticing it. If you get questions, always start with thanks or good question. If you don't know the answer, it's acceptable to reply, I don't have a good answer to that question here and now, but I can get back to you later. Keep the time and end with confidence. Perhaps you can end with a call to action where you encourage your audience to do something specific, or you end with a question for the audience to think about on their way back home. Thank you for watching this tutorial video, and let me end with a call to action. You can buy and download my ebook on public speaking from my website, publicspeakingebook.com. You will be able to download the ebook in different file formats. The PDF file format works on all computers and most tablets and mobile phones. The e-reader file format works on most e-readers and most tablets and mobile phones. The Kindle file format is, as you perhaps already know, only for Amazon's Kindle e-reader. Please note that my second ebook, How to Pitch Ideas, Products or Yourself, is included together with my ebook on public speaking. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial video, and best wishes for yourself when you write and deliver your speech or your presentation in the near future. Good luck.